Soldier Boy, tell. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. Just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right.
Hey guys, I made a video on my personal channel explaining about how I'm done making YouTube content, and I just wanted to make another video on this account to just talk about some more stuff. So about a month ago, it was kind of late at night, around 10 o'clock, I went to a Target in Dallas. My emotions were all screwed up, and I had been going to multiple Targets with not much luck. I walked into this Target and stumbled upon something unusual. I saw 2 sets of garbage cans. This is kind of a random fact, but typically there's just one row of garbage cans in the Target. I have never seen 2 rows of garbage cans in a Target, but I just want to say that. Like, I don't know why there would be 2 phone garbage cans in a Target. It wasn't like a big Target either. It was just a normal sized Target. Through 3 years of digging phones out of trash cans, I have never seen this, okay? So, it's late at night. I open one of the bins and I figured out that I'm able to pick the lock by digging my hand through the hole. And so I opened the lid of the bin and it was a jackpot. There was like a lot of good stuff. I grabbed an iPhone 6 and an iPhone 5S, and I encountered staff. I wasn't looking at them. I was still focused on, digging phones out of the trash can. I feel so retarded telling this story. Like, honestly, what am I doing? Okay, so they ask something along the lines of, "Can we help you with something?" And I was like, "No, I just left something in here," and continued to dig the phones out of the trash can. And they were like, "We know, we have been watching you. You have been stuffing your pockets with cell phones. We've been watching you." And I look over and it's 2 security guards. I've never seen like security people in Target at Texas. I've seen them at California, but it must be because I came there at frickin' 10 o'clock. I don't think I've done that before, but just another thing to watch out for people who dig phones out of garbage cans. Don't come there late because security might be there. But I got pretty pissed off. They said, "Oh, well, you don't want to go to jail over some recycled cell phones, do you?" And so they made me empty my pockets. I found some pretty good stuff, including the iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, a bunch of vaporizers, and so that was pretty crappy. Anyways, aside from that, I just wanted to talk about just how I stopped doing this, and I just want to clarify, like, there's nothing wrong about it. I mean, it's technically like Target's property, even though it's a garbage can, because they ship these phones to Target and they do whatever. It's not a charity thing. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know Psycho IT. He asked one of the employees, I think, and they said that it all goes to e-waste. So it's not really important. Like, you can just dig these phones out of a garbage can, and that's fine. So that's what I've been doing for 3 years after I made a discovery, and I created a small YouTube community of other people who also do the same thing with Psycho IT, because he's the first one who made the video about it after I told him. I had a good run. I finally found a working iPhone 6. So it's just time for me to leave this behind. I'm probably going to have to edit this on Windows Movie Maker on some beat up computer, because my actual computer broke down. So just to get that out of the way, I can't do much with this video. So what I've been doing is I've been selling these phones on an app called Let Go, and it can kind of sound like a douchey thing considering that they're phones that I dug out of a trash can and I'm selling it to people. But of course I like make sure nobody's account is on it, or like make sure everything's erased. Like I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not some fraudulent person that's gonna like sell phones with somebody's content on it. So I've made at least like 200 bucks so far on selling these, and so far I have like $300 worth of like phones that I haven't sold yet. I've been pretty paranoid because I've encountered a lot of shady people on the app, but after that night of encountering security, I just thought about it a lot and I decided that I'm just not going to do this anymore. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, I just don't feel comfortable doing it anymore. It just weighs on my self-esteem. I wouldn't want my friends to know that I do this, even though I think it's pretty cool, honestly. Even though it's literally scavenging things out of a garbage can. It's a pretty smart way to make money. Even though, yeah, it's kind of gross since you're selling things out of a garbage can to people. But even though I can have a lot of potential with making money with this sort of thing, it just doesn't feel like a valid way to make profit. I don't feel comfortable doing it anymore. So I just wanted to make an update video to just talk about things, if I haven't already said that. This is just a channel update after I stopped making videos. Anyways, over the past 8 months or even year, I've been struggling a lot with mental illness, and I've just felt socially awkward and socially anxious. So part of the reason why I feel uncomfortable even making YouTube videos, as I explained on my last video uploaded to my personal channel, is that I don't feel comfortable recording my face just because I have a bad self-image, and a lot of like making videos and a lot of digging phones out of trash cans kind of just reminds me of how I used to be. Like, I do miss the days. I miss the days of making YouTube videos, but at the same time, and at a point in my 6th grade year, I pretty much lost my mind. So I just look back at myself 2 years ago and just dread who I was and just cringe like really hard because, ugh. If you looked back at some of my videos, you probably know what I mean. I pretty much just lost it by then. Like, I was a pretty decent person, like, through my elementary year and beginning beginning middle school, but eventually I became this crazy weirdo who would come to school and smash phones that I dug out of a trash can, and I would throw up a Nazi salute whenever it was time to say the Pledge of Allegiance. What else would I do? I just thought I was cool. I just thought, I just had this mindset of I'm not gonna listen to anybody anymore. I'm just gonna not care, and I'm just gonna rebel against everything. And so I just became this wannabe gangster, and I regret it, but I mean, everything happens for a reason. I ended up making a song about some kid because I was that immature, and I got kicked out of school. I got kicked out of middle school twice, okay? So I went to live with my dad, and I met some new friends, and I moved back here, and now I'm having a mental health crisis. So that's just a brief overview. Oh, a brief overview of some stuff, just an update on my life and my past life and how much I hate it. And I know not that many watch this channel, but I just want to leave this video here as like an update because I miss making YouTube videos, and even though it makes me cringe, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, and I hope everyone's doing great. I just have to move on from some of the stuff that I've been doing for a while. That's pretty much it. Peace.